I absolutely love this question for a couple of reasons. Number one, I don't really get much of a chance to talk about yuccas, mostly because they're going really well. Number two, this is from deep in my feed. I reckon that this is one of those videos, it's like maybe second or third of all of the videos I posted, and the content was so different. Hey fam, back with another one. I found this yucca out on the street and someone left it for dead. We all know what's going to happen here. It's just like a nice little reminder of how far I've come, not only as a plant person, but as someone that makes content. You know what I'm saying? Just going to get rid of these. Wonderful reminder what it was like when I used to make content when I had no real idea what I was doing. Look at me now, 6 worm farms deep, all of this, all of that. How cool is that? I think that post is from like a couple of years ago. You can also probably hear there's a little bit of, you know, Melbourne lockdown darkness and depression going on as well. Anyway, Remy's having some problems with yuccas. I believe she's cut down a yucca and it might look something like this without this, and she's wondering when the green stuff's gonna come back. I have faith that the yucca will bounce back. The reason is because this yucca, however you wanna say it, I've had this thing, like after I chopped it once, I think I've taken babies off this thing maybe 3 or 4 times, and it just keeps bouncing back. This one's giving me babies now. And this is one of the babies that I got from this particular yucca so long ago. It's getting a bit root bound. A lot of roots down there in the Boldham. So, I mean, we could pull this one apart and have a quick little look if you'd like. Yeah, I'd like to. Let's do that. The other reason I like yuccas, you can just pot them in anything. And like I said, they're so resilient, they'll just survive. Put them in full sun, they'll be fine. Put them in compost, mosquito, they'll be fine. Put them in sand, they'll be fine. Always gonna be fine. They're really healthy, resilient plants. Case in point, look at that root ball. The roots have just like grown, you can pretty much see through them. Moving up to a pot like this, there's a bit of size difference there. We're not gonna have to worry about this ever again. I mean, you will have to do it again at some point, but you know what I mean. Here's the first mix. It's a very airy, dry mix, so good for drainage. Root ball's just gonna sit on top of that. Now I've got some bark and castings in here. Might as well use some of it. Backfill. And I'm gonna use all of that old medium that we had from when the plant was in a smaller pot, just on top. That's looking great. That's looking real healthy. And lucky us, we have some worm tea left over from a previous video. Let's give it a splash, the new potted plant. So Remy, I hope that helps. Thanks so much for the question. Thanks so much for going so deep in the feed. And yeah, you can definitely see how much I've grown. And it's all because of you guys. All right, we'll leave it there. Let's not get too sentimental. Thanks, you legends. Have a great weekend. Bye.